Hello and welcome back to ManVFilm. It's time for July announcements from Radiance. 3 titles this time. 2 I've actually heard of and seen before, which is a nice surprise. But let's just dive in, have a look what the July package has to offer. So we're going to start with the title that I know absolutely nothing about, the Iron Prefect. So, based on the true story of the Iron Prefect, Cesare Mori, who was sent to Sicily for an Elliot Ness in the Untouchables-style cleanup of the mafia, Moria approaches organised crime on the island with uncompromising force, even in the face of mass murders designed to scare him off. See, that sounds quite interesting. I do kind of love the Untouchables. I like the idea of that kind of man standing up against the powers that be and trying to bring them down. I do like kind of mafioso movies as well. So this limited edition has a 2K restoration of the film from the original negative, presented in both Italian and English audio options, uncompressed mono PCM audio, archival interview with the director and star, new interview with the director, new interview with the director's biographer, Domenico Monetti, new appreciation of Giuliano Gemma, and the film by filmmaker Alex Cox. Now that just, anything with Alex Cox is worth just checking out. Fantastic. What a wealth of knowledge. What a great guy. We have the original trailer. We have new and improved English subtitles for Italian audio and English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing for English audio. Reversible sleeve featuring designs based on original posters. Limited edition booklet, and it's limited to 2,000 copies. For the limited set, it was released in 1977. I don't know too much about it. But the idea of the story sounds pretty interesting. And to be honest, I am interested in the other 2 titles. So there's a good chance I'm going to pick up this month's bundle at some point. Next up, we have Thieves Like Us with Keith Carradine and Shelley Duvall. Now, I've not seen this one in a number of years, but I do remember enjoying it a good bit. A group of criminals daringly escape from prison in Depression-era Mississippi. They survive by robbing banks and hole up with a gas station attendant, where injured Bowie falls in love with the attendant's daughter, Kichi. Made with one of the greatest runs of back-to-back classics by any filmmaker, Robert Altman followed up classics like MASH, So Long Goodbye with Thieves Like Us, an adaptation of Edward Anderson's pulp novel, previously adapted by Nicholas Ray as They Live by Night. Altman's film takes a more faithful approach to the source material, preserving the original tone and period of the novel, going back to historical and American myth themes that Altman mined so brilliantly in the earlier McCabe and Mrs. Miller. Now, I've just watched They Live by Night, which I thought was fantastic. There's a review coming soon on the channel for that one, and I'm quite curious to see how Altman tackled this similar story, because I really did like that adaptation of it. So that's going to be interesting to see. Never put 2 and 2 together while I was watching They Live by Night at all, because it's been that long since I saw Thieves Like Us, so it'll be interesting to revisit that, knowing that in my head. We got an audio commentary by Robert Altman. You've got an HD digital transfer, uncompressed mono PCM audio. We've got a brand new interview with the screenwriter Joan Tewksbury, who discusses the film and her working relationship with Altman. We've got a brand new interview with star Keith Carradine. Jeff Andrew on Thieves Like Us. The critic discusses the film and its place within Altman's work. We get 2 classic radio plays featured in the film. The Shadow, written by and starring Orson Welles, and Speed Gibson of the International Secret Police, starring Ed Gardner. I've said it before, I love radio plays, and when these things are included, it's always one of the first extras that I dive into. And I don't think I've heard The Shadow before, so I'm super interested in that. We get a trailer, promotional image gallery, we get English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, reversible sleeve featuring designs based on original posters. You get a limited edition booklet. We have a limited edition of 3,000 copies. So yeah, Thieves Like Us, it's an instant, have to get it typo. Similarly, OC and Stigs, which is one that I'm pretty sure I haven't seen. It's one that I wanted to see for a while and just haven't got round to it. Who knows why? Maybe because I had a feeling this was going to come at some point from someone, and Radiance is the ones to do it. OC and Stigs are a pair of sharp teens who carry out a vendetta against middle-class neighbour Mr. Schwab, as his insurance company has cancelled OC grandfather retirement policy. From characters created by Ted Mann and Todd Carroll of the National Lampoon, Robert Altman brought OC and Stigs to the screen, a blazing satire of 80s America, a precursor to delinquent characters like Wayne and Garth and Beavis and Butthead. The film has been described as cooler than Ferris and as savage as Heathers. Everything about that just jumps out as amazing. Checking out the trailers and that, yeah, definitely not seen this one, but it looks wild, like really off-kilter, a little bit different, something I'm interested in. This has an HD digital transfer, uncompressed mono PCM audio, a new documentary feature on making of the film by critic Hunter Stevenson, featuring new interviews with the cast and crew, with more details to be confirmed. We get a new interview with camera operator Robert Reed Altman. Altman on OC and Stigs archival featurette from 2005. Trailer, gallery of rare images, English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, reversible sleeve featuring original and new artwork, limited edition booklet, and this is limited to 3,000 copies. This is probably the one out of the three titles that I'm most excited to check out, because looking at that trailer, seeing the history of it and some of the blurbs and reviews about it, it just sounds like my kind of thing. Of course, you can get the entire July bundle here, saving a couple of pounds and getting some art cards from the three various films. If you're ordering direct, you'll probably get it a little bit early as well. So that's it. That is July for Radiance. I think it's a fairly strong month. You know, 2 Altman pictures are fantastic. The Iron Prefect sounds really good. I don't know until I finally get to see it, and when I do, there'll be a review on the channel for that. But I think this is like a stand-up month. I'm quite excited about this one, and I would love to know, what do you think? Have you seen either of the Altman movies? Have you seen the Iron Prefect? Let me know in the comment box below your thoughts on the titles, what I should look out for. Just your thoughts on this month's releases. I'd love to know, and I can't wait to read the comments. There is more content up here if you want to see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to the Patreon, the membership program, and manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.